All right. See how much shenanigans we can get into today. I was thinking about this today. I looked down and saw my controller and was like, oh yeah, I had planned to do this whole game on controller. That lasted what, 2 streams? just couldn't do it. Well, where are we at? Okay. Right into reading. Every single time I've got my shit right into reading. Ugh. Man. I should really look, make sure I got all my gear good though. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, we're 25 now, so. Other items pointless. Oop. I don't want to read Vi. I don't want to. What the hell? Runs, I didn't save all this yesterday. Yeah, everything's 25 plus, so we don't need the other items. All right. I'm dreading it, but let's go ahead and start. I think this is the Sylph stuff, right? Hail, adventure. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to intertwine your destiny within the twin adder? No. No, I don't. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Yida. Papolimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me your quest in the name of the Scions of Light. What's up, Cat? Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that that we're investigating the Sylphs. That curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seats here. Oh, I'm screaming. I have to yawn. Who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. You'll be pleased to know that I was right. Drag gets their first AoE at level 40 and so far away. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and it's precisely for that reason that the Sylph's relation to the Primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning against our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of a primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylph tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs on their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within the Gridanian, opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. What's up, Chapo? I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear the candid thoughts of their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural fox pass. Get it in the way of the productivity parlay. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Nice. A friendly believer within the Sylphs. This should be pleasant enough diversion. Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing for Whetstone Pier should take us straight there. A friendly Palaver? Indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Pablino. How you doing, Jappa? What's up, Mixio? Hopefully you all had a good day. I'm telling you, these blue quests are gonna drive me crazy. Keep feeling like I need to go click on them. Before we start this though, I do have other quests to do too. We need to go to the Lancers Guild, I think. Yep. Pick up the Lancer Guild's quests, and we also have the Arcanist to do. It is good to see you again, Wind Up, and stronger than you were the last we spoke. Plainly, you have devoted many hours to training, which is just as well, for I have a mind to set you on your next task. At the Brumble Pageant, you will come to grasp true meaning of courage. I would have you put that courage to the proof before three masters of our art. In the many years since the beginning of their training within the walls, these men have led very different lives. Yet they share the distinction of being regarded among the finest of lancers of their time. And just as they once looked at their seniors of inspiration, so too shall you look unto them. By availing yourself in their wisdom, you will take another step towards becoming a fully fledged lancer. Your first instructor is a man named Mathomi. Seek him out at Amarax Spire. I butchered that. In the East Shroud, where he serves as a frontier sentry. The long years at his post have honed Mathomi's perception. No detail escapes this man. Demands piercing gaze. Present yourself before him for inspection. Wind up and do as he bids you. I think this guy's in the same area. I think it's like just south of the Sylph group. Oh, the very dock at the base of this hill will carry you across the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Yeah, I've already got it unlocked. Let me go the long way. Could have just teleported there. Let's see. Yep, I was right. There should be no more hunting log targets. Yeah, until we get into South Shroud and beyond. The lack of music in this can be very distracting. That's 25. What was class 20? So we're still 5 levels ahead of MSQ on 3 different jobs. That's crazy. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. Understand you are here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all of their whimsy, they are a weary lot, particularly since the Empire has come into the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and that's as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You do well to speak to the master of this hut, Rolfi. He's forgotten more about this, or he's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Oh. Hi, Ralphie. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, that they're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg your pardon, friend. My memory is just not what it used to be. You look very young, bud. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I shared my stories with those around the hut, or you might have more luck with them. Okay, so that guy just said that you've forgotten more than he ever knew, but then you forgot what you knew, so do you both just know nothing? The Sylphs, yes. Father told me stories plenty of times. What I'm always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. Yes, do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks. At least your face end up a mess of glyphs, squigglies, and chocobo scratches. Tee hee. He fucking he. Well, the quickest way to the quickest way to a quiver woman's heart, so weird to say, might be through her stomach. But don't even think about trying to force your food stuff on a sylph. They'll sustain themselves simply by bathing in sun, or so Rolf once told me. Because they're plants. The sylphs tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drowning in marble faces on our mask. The next, they're sending our young centuries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Oof. Tell them to stop and they'll just laugh at you. Rolf claims that the harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. True. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing the stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little tiptoe or toe tapping. A sylph told me a long time ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help you in favor of our forest friends. Oh, still here? Great. There's some more. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you'll do well to bring crap. What was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. You still look very young. You like, I love how you're like, oh, you come down here. Oh, you can go all the way back over there. God damn it, game. Torturing me. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I forgot. I have a mount now. I walked all that way and have a mount. A peaceful offering to the Sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of those most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the enabler. You'd not catch me dead trying that stuff. It's like milk at the poppy, isn't it? But the Sylphs seem to enjoy it on their end. I've not seen an Ochu around Combe. in quite some time, but I have seen encounter a specimen clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what will come out. Good luck. What? 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 I like the song, but that thing is just too big. Give me a milk root. Found Chocobo. These aren't my favorites. Oh. Wait. Set mount roulette to select from favorites only. That's not in my favorites. Alright. Wobbly Chocobo. I don't know. Can you still get the fat Chocobo? I don't even remember how I got mine. Oh, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you with a suitable offering? Milk root, but of course, those stills quaff this cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the stills calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on you. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Okay. Taking the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. From the collector's edition? Oh yeah. The sylphs have this love this stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the Marlborough that put it into my adventuring days. But I can tell you that that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today. Yes, the sylphs are an energetic bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one those intentions are true. May your parlay be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it. If you regale me your adventurous tales. Oh, and before I forget, don't go trap-straining off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel safely, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of the sylph culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival in Little Solace, seek out the young sylph by the name of Muxio. He has served as a mediator between our people on many occasions and has the close ear to the tribe's elder. I'll see the Hawthorn has furnished you with some of the Moraldrish root that sylphs so adore. I have something far greater important for you to deliver. A missive from the elder Caesar herself. Summarize the letter's contents in brief. It vouches for the integrity of our envoy. That would be you. The and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends in the forest. The war with the Exil has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mirrored in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of the mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Why does it take me so long to get like used to reading aloud again? I noticed that yesterday. I was struggling at the beginning half of the stream, but like later in, it wasn't as difficult. Huh. You must be the young Lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Mathomi, commander of the brave men and women of the Spire. Now let's have a good look at you. I see. You possess strength and skill in abundance. Of this, there is no doubt. But you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you're seeing much and more. Mayhap you believe there is not left out there to unnerve you. Yet the world is wide and only the gods can claim to know all. You may be assured that the legendary Lancers of old flattered at times. No Lancer nor any man can foresee all possibilities, but he can still himself for the unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take this bottle of fresh spoken blood and sprinkle it at the foot of the great tree to the north. Doing so will lure out creatures of the night, which you are to vanquish. No. Lazy Lawrence. Blood bats. This is it. I already wish I had AoE. Was that a half-naked archer just shooting my shit? $15 more levels. Eventually. Welcome, and it's Doom Spike, which is not even a good AoE. I missed the pole dance. They need to bring pole dance back. Welcome back, son, and well done. I bore witness to the battle with mine own eyes. The bloodbat bewilders its prey with a ceaseless flittering, which makes putting a spirit in the beast an exercise in frustration. Frustration that only easeth frustration that may easily have given rise to panic. Yet, to your credit, you fought on a resolutely and thus emerged victor. I don't like Doomspike. Yalwyn has taught you well, young one. You have a long way to go, to be sure, but beneath those rough-hemmed edges, I see the making of a great Lancer. With my blessing, make your way down to the Buscarun's druthers in the South Shroud. It is there your next instructor, Buscarun himself, awaits. The man has a unique approach to our art, though it's fair while since he hung up his spear. His words are well worth hearing. Indeed, Lancers visit him as much as his counsel as they do his mead. Good through it though it is. By meeting Buscaron and availing yourself on his knowledge, your lance work will surely improve. Okay. Ow. Broke my leg. Oh, God. Walking one is not familiar with this one. This one does not trust stranger walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking ones should go home and leave this one be. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If a walking one would talk to this one would answer. This one is busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Why is it that I can read sylph language better than regular English? Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for elder one. This one will deliver the message to elder one. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat you. We're here to treat with your people. Aye, we've come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking ones become a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridania's envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Windup here is an oath of peace penned by Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. The elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Windup's jig insignificantly jiggy? What? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me that recently events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly worried. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. I know why. Say, Windup, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greetings, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see another adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Oh, of course I'd be happy to join. Oh, there goes my bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. You bitch. Are we cute, chat? Oh, walking ones knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance feels this one good cheer. Let these two be friends. Walking ones would do or be friend to this one. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking ones earned the secret, walking one could not weave the same way. Male dance is great. I don't even. Is it not the same dance for everybody? Oops. Walking one is friends of this one. Friendly like a gracious leader, one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into their one's hearts. Wind up. Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that the lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all the little solace. The better news, why they thoroughly recovered from those I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Go fuck yourself, Gita. Or should I say, Lise? Imposter. Wind up. As an adventurer, you are no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of the good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who came to the aid of a local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their homeland home or woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylph and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Amelia of the Garlands who resides here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylph's trouble. Oh, is it? I've never paid any attention to it. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The glyphs of Little Solace are solely in the need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the helpless residents. The Zizgorlins and Galnets that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details of which details and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily to come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Camuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks the truth. Extra yoni today. Now I gotta go find a gnat. Oh, gnats are like right here. Not the same gnat that I need. No, I need a gall gnat, not a giant. I need a special gnat. Never on the bike long enough to hear the full song. Dancing one's still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not easily earned. Dancing one to bring brownie bush for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kill bitey and buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to those ones' abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. This one asked dancing one for forgiveness. This one have many troubles since walking ones last came to the abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like the walking one. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones and bodies still come to the home of these ones. This one thinks still comes from the Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones home in danger. These ones beg for dancing one to help this one and no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones. Yes, dancing one must speak these ones here and waking ones to hut house and find out more. This one is bad feeling. This one fears still ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing. Damn, I'm tireder than I thought today. Need to make sure I'm not drifting. All right. Strange still walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. Still walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. A word, if you will. The lands beyond this point belong to the sylphs. Unlike the gentle soul of little Solace, the vicious woodland spirits out there will slaughter any outsider that dares cross the border. You're free to travel where you please, but know that none will come to your rescue should you stray literally into the jaws of danger. Shush. This one says still walking ones are scary, like torched ones. These ones hate scary, and scary ones have scary friends. You know, Bob, we need to get an espresso machine. That way I don't have to drink a full coffee when I come home, and I can just drink a shot of espresso. Is making espresso hard? I don't know much about espresso. Men clad in strange armor? Why, not that you mention it. I did see some suspicious type of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. No, they're Garland mauled people. Fearsome tights clad head to toe in steel. Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. I don't know what those fuckers are doing, but it's gonna be no good, I tell you. No good. Oh. Man, I need to like go dip my face in cold water or something. This is one of those days. This one's happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? Oh, this one sees still walking ones come from Empire. Carry boxes and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, still walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Still walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one will borrow Dancing One's map. This one's makes mark right here. This one where still ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go look for still one. Okay. Surprise Pikachu? Why are we surprised Pikachu though? Hydrate. I've been hydrated. I'm gonna have to go pour some more though. The problem is I need caffeine and I don't drink soft drink anymore. Or I cut it out to lose weight. And the funny thing is I ended up not losing that much weight. I got down to like a plateau and I couldn't get any lower than that. So now I'm like, well, now I'm just not drinking soft drink anymore, but I'm not losing weight either. So that bit about don't know where the imps are. They ain't up to no good. Of course they're not. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing One found paper inside box. This one message from Empire. This one can read Walking One symbols. Message paper has names of food and rock. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. This one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do still walking ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to still waking ones? This one fears for the one's home. Dancing Ones has helped this one's much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends to this one. Helpful one arrives at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of those names, Claxio, ventured outside of Little Solace alone and unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio stuck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of the beastie one. So cells are really just plants, right? Less of an actual fairy, more of just a plant. flying cabbages or lettuce. They don't like iceberg lettuce. Their heads are anyway. What? Walkie one wants this one to return a little solace. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of leaving with those who are these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than these ones, that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one caused the belief, whatever. This one thought that it's likely place a this one thought this a likely place to build a home. But then meddling one arrives, forcing this one to go deeper in the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Anyway, away with meddling one. Okay. What? Glacio refused to return to those ones and went deeper into to the forest. But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry and find Glacio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. These things will lead helpful one to Glacio, but hurry before touched ones take Glacio away. I'm very tempted to get up and go make like a small cup of coffee. I'm curious though if it would actually help. I feel like my brain's not firing on all cylinders. I like this Sylph so. Out of all the Beastman tribe, I like the Mamulja and, well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you that. I like the kobolds and I like the Sylphs. The Mamulja are cool looking. How about that? Meddling one is back. This one told Meddling one to be gone. Tell Muxio this one will never go back. Never. I don't like the, what are they? The ones from Olda. Here what's called. Touch ones. Touch ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, wind up. That's fun. These stills have been tempered. Brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Emulja, there we go. Tempered by Ifrit, these Sylph exist only to serve their deity. They're not answer to words, only steel. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Yeah, definitely red cabbage. These motherfuckers brought a whole fucking Marlboro. God, die already. Did it run away? Oh. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Claxio unharmed, still in possession of wits. Claxio, the meddling one, or the meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two come to rescue Claxio. The Claxio is safe, fills this one with joy. Claxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live in Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with the other ones. This one's feared that these ones were forgotten, or were forgotten who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling or helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Claxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. What say you return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a little nice hot bath. I didn't need to know that, Uncle Nemo. I don't need to know of your bathing habits. Excuse me. This one that thought Claxio was lost forever. Hopefully one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but hopefully one is kindest and strongest of all. Hopefully one is a hero of these ones. Hopefully one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows this one would take helpful ones to see Elder One. But Elder One is not here. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into the forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes. Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buskaran. Buskaran may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buskaran, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buskaran for this one? And Kind One come to Gridania, yes. And if in Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes. This one begs for Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones not safe for Elder One returns. Okay. Let's go back to the Adder's Nest. We're just gonna go. Thank you, Stash One, but Elder One is in another castle. A little Mario spin on it. Well, if this one, I've been talking with the Sylphs that already instantly was like this one. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elder has gone missing, you say. Why, if he were to end up in the hands of a tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assume that the Sylphs, that have sharp eyed serpent. Whoa, try this again. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharp-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you call upon Grawl Malka at Bent Branch Meadows to deliver the message to the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. Bent Branch is down there. I could just walk. I feel like we've already walked enough though. A message from the commander, you say. Oh, the elder, Sylph elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Alright, we're gonna switch. Could have swore. Oh, cool. It's all in the same place. Sweet. What level does Witch Needle open? What am I thinking of? House of the Dead. Like, what level do you have to be for Palace of the Dead? Man, back in a Realm Reborn, you have to do a whole bunch of fates for XP. And I remember just doing all my jobs here, being here for so long. This was Query Mill was the level up spot. And then after that, it became a spot for just grinding fates in general for, I want to say it was for Relic. In other words, I remember spending a lot of time out here anyway. Grinding at the mill. This is what it was. There is a lot of fates here. The fish looks stuck. I will help you out, fish. Poor fishy. Are they both in here? No, in here. Oh, huh. It is the same person. Well met, adventurer. We had the finest grog and grub this side of not here to fill your belly then. A hunger for news, is it? Aye. There's been talk of Sylph working hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it was the elder you seek. The woodland scamps all look alike, sort of painting one red and another one blue. Most folk would struggle to tell them apart. If you'd the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know what might even stumble across the Sylph elder yourself. Well, but yet isn't Yawin's protege. I thought it was about time you arrived. I'm a Buscaran, and this here is my place. In case you're wondering why Yawin sent you, I should mention I'm not always been in the food and drink business. Before I opened Druthers, I manned an outpost not far from here. Any road, between keeping throats wet and bellies full, I ain't got a great deal of time to chat just now. So if you don't mind, I'll get on with educating you. Now that the nice bottle of full flower, now that a nice bottle of full flower mead, wait, don't open it. This ain't that kind of lesson. No. Won't you take the offering to Mistal Lance, which at this moment is tucked away in the rocky cleft to the south of here. See that both bottle safely there, complete with its contents, and when you come, whatever. Back, I'll tell you this story. Stay a while and listen. Oh no, I can't. I don't have time. Ugh. Wait, are you not entering? No, you're not. Are we pouring one out for our homies? Yo, chat. We just pulled one out for poured one out for our homies. So you were offered up the meat as I told you, and without drinking a drop. Very well, you shall have a tale as promised. Estelle is the man who founded the Lancers Guild, and the moment I sent you to, and the monument I sent you to was erected in his honor. Estelle was courage made flesh. Cut him, and I dare say he'd bleed the stuff. It was him who first identified the two aspects of the Lancer's courage, as well as how to get to the about. And that's what he did. Seeing how the art had gone stale, what with our Lancers keeping his confines of the 12s would, he sought to bring in new Lancers, new techniques and methods from faraway lands. For Gridania was a different place in his day. The outside world was a thing to be shunned back then. Not Forsborn were considered faithless savages. It was even worse than now. Of course, old Mistel wasn't afraid to call that way of thinking what it was, a lot of ignorance and cowardice. To cut a long story short, despite the forceful of good old Gridanian stubbornness, he finally convinced the nation to open its doors to foreign Lancers. And by blending their technique with his own, he gave the word, the art, which now you practice. To this day, Lancer Guild accepts students regardless of their origin. That wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for Mistal. Us Lancers owe him much, much more. And it's our charge to carry on his legacy. Never forget that. Oh, what's that? When's the trial? Blah. Much as I hate to disappoint you, there isn't one. Your courage was never in doubt, son. My part in your training, 'tis time to visit your third and final instructor, a fellow by the name of Claret. You'll find him wailing away his time at the bobbling cork. Like it or not. Oh, that's the name of it. Felguard Float. Of course you didn't know. Up in Northshire it is. Claret, I don't know how to say his name. It's Val. An old rival of mine. Me and him used to go at it until neither man could lift his spear till tip off the ground. I warn you, he was a right stubborn bugger back then, and then years ain't done much to improve his humorous. So good luck with impressing him. All right, I'm gonna have to make some coffee. I am fucking drifting, so I'm gonna take a quick little break. It should be like a couple minutes, and then we'll be back at it. Here. Sorry about that. Hopefully the coffee will perk me up. I need it. I usually don't drink coffee during the weekdays. Anyway, got all that cool. A chicken egg. No word of the Sylph's Elder yet, but I'm not sure it's only a matter of time. Sorry, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Puss Karen in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking skulls though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. It tends to do the trick. My patrons can swirl grog all night and carouse loud and carouse loud enough to make the dead wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I got to put my boot down. Is it violent though if they're just hacking up? What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Have water. What? Napoleon's teats? I didn't know that. I didn't know that line was in there. That's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskrite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. The bastard gets to keep his skin for now. We talk about teats in here. Nicely done, wind up. I'll not have patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of pretty petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the blunt of the outburst is a drunk Duskwhite Elzen. There are people who shun cities who live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they aren't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for this misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay for the coin and drink in peace is welcome. You think? Don't you think? Yeah. Right on. Hey, I actually made a decent cup of coffee today. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. I've done one thing. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of you to whatever. I have a favor. There's a Kakaran of mine you see named Tacharoon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at Druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own. He did, and not long after cast his lot in the merchants bound for Lenosha. Sorry. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, the scarlet earring. I know he was fond of this thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like for you to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A row fellow named Basing. You can find him in Hawker's Alley, Limsa Mensa. He knows everything, comings and goings, the merchants there. You're gonna make me go all the way to Limsa? Oh my fucking god, really? Really? Why the fuck? I'm doing a quest down here that this guy's gonna make me go all the way to Limsa. You know how far that would be, like, just in general? That's what I'm doing too. I'm doing that as well. I'm on the third leg of that. This is the last dude. Yeah. I take it you were a young lancer of whom Yawen spoke, and an adventurer. Besides, by the look of you, I was an adventurer myself once. That was before I became a lancer for hire. But enough idle talk. You have come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned, though, you will not find me as lenient an instructor as the others. Now pay attention. Thus far you have learned to muster your courage in situations of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me, you will learn to do so in the face of change. The enemy is a living thing, and living things are apt to change. Whatever the nature of the change, a lancer must be able to think and adapt. And to think and adapt during battle requires courage. To teach you the meaning of these words, I would have you challenge a fiery fiend known as a red balloon. However, the creature will appear only when there is a raging flame. You may kindle such flame by producing 6 fingers from slain balloons and depositing them in the gutted campfire. This should suffice to entice the red balloon. As this battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn even greater fervor until it is ripe, bursting in conflagration of death. Let courage lend strength to your lance and extinguish the fiery foe. Where do I get my fingers? Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, I hate this. Errands around the house while waiting for news. Sure. The motherfucker had me go realm trotting. Yeah, the realm trotting thing I think is a little silly. Even if it was in the same zone, it'd be fine. But like going to another nation. It's like doing stuff here and then being going, man, you got to go to Canada and talk to this one dude before we can go any further. Oops. Or just something about a hot coffee. Something about it. Do you guys drink coffee? I'd say Violet's the reason why I drink so much coffee now. Before being with her, I didn't drink that much coffee. But Violet really likes coffee. So it's in abundance. You have no creamer? Oof. What kind of creamer do you use? I've become very partial to was it Cafe Met? Is that what this is? Coffee Mate, Cafe Met? Is it cafe or is it coffee? Coffee Mate. I thought for some reason it was cafe. So it's Coffee Mate. French vanilla. That's what Vibe's been getting. But how about like the gallon jug of this? It's how much coffee we drink. French vanilla or something mocha typically, but sometimes I'll get seasonal like peppermint mocha or Girl Scout. I'm not a big fan of like minty coffees or even minty chocolate. I know that's fighting words for some people, but like I hate mint chocolate chip and stuff like that. Mocha's pretty good. Um, you just really like mint as a sweet. I like mint gum. That's about it. Not big on the mint other, like outside of that. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go all the way down here. God dang it. Like when Shamrock Shakes are in season, I actually go to McDonald's. I don't think I've ever had a Shamrock Shake. Am I DCing? Yep. Are we still here, chat? My internet was taking a dump. Like the only bomb in the game that actually gets larger. Like bombs should in Final Fantasy. Give you the license to forsake your training. You're still but a fledgling among us after all. I have finished with you. You may report to Yawen, and when you do, tell that young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time. That is all. The stream is it still doing that right now? Well, it's funny too because I'm not dropping any frame. Usually when you start having connection issues, you drop frames. Well, hopefully it was just a little internet hiccup. I don't know. I hope the Windows didn't update fuck with my damn network drivers, but it shouldn't have because we played all night last night for like 8 hours and didn't have any network issues. So what do I do? Back to the Lancers book. Old Vox demands I show my face. I can only assume that Vox and Burnett, if the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well, I shall see what I can do. As for you, wind up, well done. I never doubted that you would meet with the approval of all three men. Yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. You have traveled far among the Lancer's path, and soon you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need to overcome but one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I will give you my blessing to lead the Lancers Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. And ever apply yourself to the lance work and return when you're ready for the final challenge. I look forward to your next meeting. And I look forward to getting to Dragoon because the quest line's actually good. It's one of the few that like the quest lines are good. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm kind of happy with the quest that we got here because Lancer or Dragoon has a very good quest line. Marauder has a very good quest line, or Warrior. And Scholar has a really good quest line. I actually don't remember the Summoner one that well. I remember getting a little annoyed because it's got a whole bunch of like Ascian bullshit in it that I thought was weird. I don't remember the early quests though. And like when I was doing the Summoner quest when I most just recently finished it, it got into like Ascian territory, and I'm like, what's happening here? It feels kind of lore breaky or retconny. All right, so we're going back to Limsa. And now that I'm drinking coffee, I have to go to the bathroom. All right, I'm gonna be real quick. Be right back. So, you know, the other day I was talking to Valent about the beginning of me streaming. And when I first started streaming, I drank like every stream. Like I even like the channel was even like dubbed Whiskey Gaming. I'm not kidding. Every stream we drank. It slowly got dialed back to where it was just on weekends and we would drink through the entire 8-hour stream. I drank a lot. Anyhow, I used to have to pee a lot because you drink a lot, you end up having to go to the bathroom a lot. And when I finally stopped drinking back in 2019, I'm like, cool, I'll stop having to go to the bathroom so much while I'm streaming. And no, I still pee like a damn pregnant woman, where it's like, I'll have times where I have to go to the bathroom like every 45 minutes or every hour. And it's insane. I didn't used to be like that. I'm getting older and my bladder's just like, nah, fuck you. AKA playing Ace Attorney and cross-examine everything they say in the quest line with the you already know. Speaking of the drag quest line, I remember when I first did the drag quest line and I thought Estine was an asshole. Now look at me. Well, I mean, he comes across as the asshole at the beginning, but it's still like he comes across more like Cain. I feel like Estinian was originally designed after Cain. Like if you was to have had Cain as a more fleshed out character than he was in 4. But he later became a little more than that. Didn't mean to come up here. In Heaven's Word, he became much more than that. But like in A Realm Reborn, that's kind of how he was. He came across to me anyway. I mean, I'm glad though that he went that way though, because man, I would probably hate Cain by the end of it. Like I had a Cain story spoiled for me and looked up Estinian's whole character arc, and I'm like, hold up. Yeah. Have you come to ask about Kyla's? I've already butchered her name. Kalia's condition. The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if the joy in life has been leached from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kylia out of her shell the first time, our absent guildmaster. And I thought I am weary of the coincidence. The man himself has at long last been spotted. Should you seek out the last known location, it is unlikely he would still be there. And even should you catch him, you may not dinge to speak with you. Nonetheless, this may be our chance. Pray travel to the Meme Runes trading post in Upper Lenosha and speak with anyone who might have seen the Guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing, that he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason. Our leader's name is Karatia. Karatia? How you pronounce it? Paladin was like the only Paladin's the story that I remember disliking going off of Gladiator. I feel like the Gladiator storyline is way better than the Paladin one, because I can't remember his name because it's been too long. There's the dude for the Gladiator thing where he's like a rogue Paladin or a rogue Gladiator, and he's got a really cool outfit. I can't remember his fucking name. I love that character, but when we go up to Paladin, it turns into like the pretty boy bullshit. I can hate it. Paladin, I don't know. I ended up just getting to the point where I didn't care anymore. Like it just wasn't good. Now, if you want a really good storyline, Dark. Holy shit. Dark is what the Paladin quest line should have been. Like, if you follow the Paladin quest line or the Dark quest line, it is literally what Paladin usually is in every other game. Like what happens in that and how the person acts. It's exactly what a Paladin would do. And it's very interesting that that's how that fucking shaped up. Oh yeah, Dark's great. It's probably one of the best storylines that they have. And the dude is fucking lovable. Like you will fall in love with him. The part where Misty had me teary-eyed. I need to go back and do the Dark. It's been so long, like the first half of Dark. It's been so long. I don't even remember most of the quest. I thought Glad was already bad enough. Was not it? And then Paladin deploys the Derek. No, see, look, I was okay with the guy I was talking about. I can't remember his name. But when they got into like, is it Derek, the clean cut Paladin? The dude literally looks like a blonde pretty boy. Morning, sire. Yes. I was the one that sent word to the guild about spotting the leader. It's right rare sight. You see Karatia roaming about. He asked me the way of Thalos. Could be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. All right, so the blonde dude is Genlis. I'm already butchering the name. It's been a long time, so forgive me. I just remember what I liked and don't like about the early like Heavensward quest, because I did them so long ago. And then I like the monk, or not the monk. I guess it's the pugilist story. The beginning of the pugilist story is funny as shit. The old man that, oh man, like the early levels of, or I guess all of the pugilist quest is funny. How bad they retreated back to Gladiator on Storeblood. Dude, the old man pugilist was hilarious. And I was kind of sad when they moved off to Mr. Monkface, like that's in Mordona. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it just felt flat. You know what I mean? Like, the story just felt kind of flat. He seems boring to me. Like, it feels like a very uninspired character. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of the class quests in this game, is you've got some good ones, but you have some real misses too. Like, real misses. The scholar one, I thought, early level of scholar, I remember being fun. I don't remember when I finished scholar, because I think I skipped through the cutscenes of that. I probably shouldn't have. But I remember the early stuff dealing with the green curse was really insightful, was very lore heavy, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Summoner was okay up to a point, and then I thought it just got kind of silly with the Asians. Warrior is a beautiful love story that it's the best love story, man. It really is. It's such a good love story. Hello there. Why, yes, I did receive a visit from the gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster, an odd fellow, but obviously possessed a well-rounded education. Oh god, I got sneeze. Okay. Ugh. Where's the hoot? Let's see. Yeah, a Realm Reborn monk ain't great on either Mentor nor Eric. I mean, the dude who isn't the monk in the monk quest line, the one who keeps treating the player like an idiot. Oh. As it so happens, he bid me pass on the message to anyone who came searching for him. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bone of Thalos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Now that I see Thalos all the time, I cannot not think of Thanos, because Thanos became such a fucking meme across the internet. I see Thalos and think Thanos. I don't know why. I used to revere the Dark 70 story as the best. Then War 70 put a very, yeah, dude, they're both amazing. Like, they're both really good. If you skip story, like, don't get me wrong, I skipped a lot of this stuff after, like, when I lose interest in something, I skip it, right? And that happened with a lot of the class quests. But that, I will tell you, the Dark Knight and the Warrior one are 2 that I could not get enough of. I thought they were so good. Gunbreaker was okay. I would say still I would say Gunbreaker is more paladin than paladin is. It's weird when you have other stuff that does a better job of portraying what a paladin should have been. And it's just not. When I see Thalos, I think of Thalos. This can't be happening. A Tumblr Twitter meme. Gunbreaker is serviceable, not great, but not bad. It's like I said, it's I think the reason why I like Gunbreaker so much is just how bad Paladin was. You know what I mean? Like when the bar is already set so fucking low, just kind of like, well, all right. When the bar was buried in the Earth's crust. Didn't the Paladin quest line become a meme in Final Fantasy about just how bad it was? Like, I think it's universally hated on. Have you tracked down those 3 slips of parchment? What? What the fuck? I was talking here. You dick. It gets called out in the Paladin quest line how dumb it gets. Oh, does it? Because I literally stopped reading it. I just started skipping cutscenes. I was so sick of it that I don't care. Have you tracked down those? Yeah, 3 slips. Look at the fucking chops on this boy. Holy shit. Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well penned in ancient Algan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at full falls. Dance the jig for the wooden audience. Claim the secret from the open heart. Most cryptic set of instruction, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? The guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys his games. Only thing you remember is one single dialogue choice that refers to Terminator 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That might actually kill me. Oh, no. Gotta remember, mobs can aggro and hit me after I fall and die. Oh, damn it. Don't I have to dance for this? The box rattles and thumps about, and something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Can't see. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. I mean, I did it, but I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Paralyzed? Are you fucking kidding me? Will you stop blastering me, please? I can't take it. You find the slip of parchment inside the box. If there is answers you would seek, then to the trading post no go. Before the owner be not meek, within your 2 feet provide a show. Okay. Smash circle. We need the pups. Oh no! I didn't mean to. I didn't expect it to die. Back to the trading post we go. Man, the amount of hunt ranks I've seen out here now, it's been fucking crazy. Yeah, the Elzen in the quest line where he's like, the plot has so many twists and turns. Wait, no, it didn't. It's convoluted and confusing. 2-star land speed for the win. I forgot if it was explained how would the Elzen had ever joined the Paladin rank when he's already a knight and employed on some Ishgardian house. It's not even sure if their Paladin was a proper organization or runaway sect of Salt Swarm, and now I already gave it too much thought. There's actually a video that talks about how the founding of the Paladin, like there's a YouTube video that I watched that talks about the founding of the Paladin, right? And by the time Paladin, like we become a Paladin, Paladins aren't even a thing anymore because it got so fucking corrupt because there's like 2 different fucking factions and like one's like the old Paladins and the others are just like sellswords pretty fucking much. It's really dumb. Like there's really no fucking honor in the Paladin story at all or the backstory of the Paladins. So they're actually really shitty, like lore wise. It's the first game where I've seen a Paladin be so bad where like the backstory of them is terrible. And they're all centered around protecting the Sultana, like the original Sultana. So what? There's no like holy divinity or anything about that. They're literally just guards, or like elite guards of the Sultana, which are what are they called now? Because they're not paladins, they're just the Sultana Sworn, right? Because there's the brass blades and the Sultana Sworn, right? For a class with a shield to have no honor to protect the weak or something, it's not really set up that way though. Funny Makit dance, what Miko to dance, funny dance. You dance funny dance too? I dance. I've danced a lot today. Crazy. Oh, another good one as well, but it was very silly, is the Machinist storyline. In the Machinist storyline, you literally go around shooting people. Me and Val were making fun of it. Because you're like, you're going to teach these people a lesson and you fucking shoot them. Like, you really fucking shoot them. Oh, man. Oh, now that was the most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back into civilization. You understand? Based on my evaluation of your abilities. However, I calculate that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be so shy. Another variable to add to our list of characteristics. I keep extensive material notes on all the guild's members, you see. He's kind of cute, you know? Kind of cute. As an arcanist, it was a simple matter of engineering events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one of the situations into a desired reality. Quick question, because I know I've asked this before. Oh yeah. Also, Hilda, I don't think you were here for my playthrough. I was very upset that I did not get more Hilda in our main stuff for Endwalker, because I was in love with Hilda and I was so sad that she did not become a main character. I love Hilda. Boop. That one guy that's like, please don't shoot me. With the gosh round. How you doing, Dizzy? Yeah, I definitely wanted more Hilda. I'm also kind of sad that the Sky Pirate stuff didn't. Well, I mean, I understand why it wasn't. Like the quest for alliance raids don't ever I don't feel like they ever remingle. They kind of did it in Walker, because didn't like they show up in like the end scene or whatever, but they never really come back into the main story. Yeah, I did hear that the Sky Pirates are going to be coming back around, which makes me wonder, like, are they going to go back and do more with the Ivalice raids as well? We better, at least, because it's Tataru's in Walker class. I'm curious if we're going to come back around to the Ivalice raids, and I just lost internet, I guess. Stream still around? Okay. We're not maintenance in today, right? You love those raids? The only reason I did not put the guy in JoJo villain, that scheme, but then got around anyway category, is because his hair reminded me of DQ's dolls. I have no idea what you're talking about, Paul. They said they were done with Ivalice, but I don't see why they wouldn't go back at some point. I don't want them to be done with Ivalice. I think that's just my bias speaking, because I want more of Rabanastre and Dalmasca and Ivalice in general. Like, I'm sad that like all we got was the Alliance raid and what little Boja that never got finished. You know, like it saddens me because I love the world of Ivalice. Joy was your favorite NPC in the mech quest? Yeah, I've already forgotten the names. Well, that was a weird disconnect, man. Gotta do this again. Gotta be more Final Fantasy 14 Ramza. Isn't Ramza gone? Ramza and fuck. They all stopped, or they all disappeared after stopping with Ultima, right? It's been a while. Please correct me. Their ship's still in Kagane. I'm tired of hearing about Ivalice continuing or not. I will just forget about it and be happy when it comes out. Yeah. I need to go back and do that raid too. Again. I need to just go back and do a New Game Plus, I think. Either that or just actually take a character further in. All right, we got to get skipped up. Anyways, I was gonna ask, is Tia like snow? Does it mean bastard? Because like every cat and their brother's named Tia if they're male, it seems like. And then the female is like Mahago or Mihigo. I forget how to say it. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. It's a big book. Here you may have this. Think of it as payment of your performance. Just like, that's a big book. It's bigger than me. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kylia. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kylia the Gimlar, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. That's so weird. All the banal and interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time to return to my studies. Oh, and on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa, Lumensa. Be well, wind up. We shall meet again. I'm 100% certain on it. So basically, Tias are non-leaders who can't mate with their tribe. Well, then what? Only male sun seekers who are the leader, Nuan, can mate. An Alpho is just a common moon keeper female last name. No, not Alpho. Mahago. It starts with an M. It's kind of like Akita's last name. It's a carryover from Final Fantasy XI. Mahigo? Maego. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Yeah, Mahago. That would mean Graha wouldn't be considered a leader, but shouldn't Graha be considered a leader? I always thought that Tia was just like snow, like bastard, because I don't think, did Graha actually know his parents? I mean, he knows his lineage, but I don't think he knew his parents. Does it? I don't remember it. I don't like my memory. I thought Graha knew his lineage, but not his actual parents. Again, my memory fucking sucks. Even if I had just done it like 6 months ago. Graha is Raha from G Tribe, a Tia. So how would y'all feel if your tribe labeled you as unable to mate? How would you feel about that? I'd be pretty fucking pissed. If my tribe's like, you're a bitch, man. You ain't gonna mate. Messed up. Wait, we want to talk to him? Oh, that's right. The yard. You get a 5 castle. Well, I mean, the Moonkeeper males aren't allowed to mate unless matriarchs of their village say they can. Do the women? Is the lore in 14 that the women run the? They're the higher ups, because that's how it was in like in Final Fantasy 11. The females were like the leaders and stuff, and the males were literally just there for mating. There was only like one male cat, I think, that came out, and that came out after I stopped playing, so I don't know if they've changed the lore since then. And they can have kids, just not in their tribe as leader. Sunseekers have male leaders. I think Lion Prides, and in Moon Keeper Society, matriarchs lead. Okay. My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of probabilities and feints and counterattacks, but now there is naught but silence. This is how it once used, or how it once used to be, and perhaps how it always will be from now on. But I got this cool book. I got a dance for you. Look at this. Look at my little jig. You can't not like this potato jig. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such you have met our guildmaster, haven't you? That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in the first place, or in person? To give you this book. But what? Sorry, I'm having like bad indigestion now. What could have spurred our? Where I read that. Click. Give this. We gave you his grimoire, or we gave you this grimoire to give to me. Uncanny is identical to the tome I received first time I ever met our leader. I'm gonna catch back up with chat because I want to talk about some YouTuber that was gonna do something and then didn't do something. We'll talk about it in a minute. Yeah, my thanks wind up. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is eminently clear. I shall shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dos Maga. Gods, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform Mistress Thumb of my return to duty. Okay, so we've talked about this on the channel before. Jesse Cox is a very big fan of Jesse Cox. Actually, I have like a picture stuck in a picture frame in there. I have a plushie of him. Like, I've actually sent him stuff. He's the only YouTuber I've ever sent stuff to. If you ever see the Jesse Cox pillow, I had my ex-wife make that for him. Also, he has a big black mage ball. That was another thing that I had my ex-wife send to him. So, like, yeah, he's the only one I've ever done this to, or whatever. Yeah, I'm a lifetime sub too. I think Violet is too. So I've been watching Jesse since he was OMFG Kata, like a huge fan of his, and I was a patron for a very long time. Anyhow, he was doing a lore series on 14, and me and Violet were very excited for it because nobody has really done a lore series the way he was presenting it, and he did such a good job. It was about the umbral and astral errors, and it was so good. And he was talking about how he was going to start this thing up. Motherfucker did like 2 videos and then didn't do anymore. And me and Vi are just kind of like, well, that's typical Jesse Cox, because he won't fucking finish anything. I swear to God, if I could ever meet him in real life, I'd be like, why didn't you ever finish fucking Witcher 3? Why the fuck didn't you finish Dragon Age Inquisition? Why the hell didn't you finish this damn lore series? Oh my God. I love him to death, but damn, it pisses me off sometimes. Like, don't, man, I was invested for Witcher. I watched like every freaking episode until he stopped. I think Vi watched most of his Dragon Age, which is hilarious because it's all fucking collecting elf fruit. He was still saying a few days ago he has more lore coming when someone in chat mentioned it. How long ago was that? That was like beginning of Endwalker. That's how long ago that was. He did it in such a way, it was super digestible. And lore in Final Fantasy, if we need like a really good lore through, right? And the only other person I know is Ethis Asher, and the way Ethis does it, he compares it too much of real life, like how things are taken from real life and used in Final Fantasy. So you know how like Greek gods or all the different types of gods and different kind of cultures and how they're mixed in. He focuses too much on that stuff and less of the actual lore of the game, which he does them both. But if you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. And I like Ethis, but It's not for me. And I tried to watch it. Like I watched this for a while and still couldn't get into it. You watched 80 plus episodes of Dragon Age and he never finished, right? Bastard. Kalia has recovered from her despondency. This is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. But anyways, the reason I brought this up is because, like we were just talking about the Mikotes and stuff, it would be very interesting to have somebody do lore stuff on Final Fantasy about a lot of the subtle stuff that, like, especially for people like me who have very bad memory or have a trouble remembering what one thing is to connect to another thing. I love the way that it can be put together in a video that could be like all about Mikotes, and it would just be the culture of how Mikotes and stuff are. Like I would love to just have that. Also, the Moonkeeper males compliant names are basically their mom's name with a number that indicates which son they are, like first son, second son, third son, and they don't really get an individual name so much as our name's first son and some lady, or second son or some lady. How do you remember all this, Cat? Kalia has recovered. Yeah, we are with that. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kalia and our guildmaster are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But at least in this case, the Farseer, we have a inkling of nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry the bars apart. Return to your training windup and prepare yourself. The demanding tactics Kalia is sure to formulate in the days ahead. One boot. No, I'm gonna go with spectacle. What do we look like with glasses? Oh, it's pretty fucking adorable. Don't we look cute? Harry Potter. We gotta look like Harry Potter. You just love lore? I do too, but my memory has gotten worse over the years, which has made my lore not as great. I did a lore through of Dark Souls a long time ago. That was fun. But yeah, my memory's so shitty now. I would have to have like massive amount of notes. I can't remember long-term stuff anymore. I can remember bits and pieces of shit and not how much it's all connected together. It fucking sucks. And I can tell you though, I'll rattle off about some shit. Like I can sit there and talk about certain things, but even that, there's still holes in my stuff now. I'm not like Pulto. I can't remember shit. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. Ah, the Kokarian that works in Druthers. Aye. You speak of Tetaroon, related to the, well, I have no idea how to pronounce that, bloke. Just there, some blood on another. Two of them put it together and were making a good coin. The old Tetaroon up in left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to where. You're better off asking Kikaroon himself. He can be tight-lipped, though I warn best to take the chicken, take this chicken egg, and little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about the old bust, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send the venture along, too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Okay. This way. Oh, I don't even know if Aeor's in archives. Did we talk about this before? Shoot me a link. I'm on bookmark it. Customer be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Kakaroon busy with business. Too busy for Blanter. I have chicken egg. Chicken egg. Kakaroon love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetaroon. Tetaroon, he no here no more. Tetaroon, leave Limsa. Tetaroon, go look for Sparkle. Oh, why did that auto play? We'll subscribe to them and I'll bookmark. How about that? Thanks, Kat. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Shit. Should have done this before I did my other quest. Fuck. Winebug, no. Tatteroon. Winebug, no. Trading Post. Winebug at Faerie Dock. You go to Faerie Dock. Kakaroon, forget this. Weinberg, remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kakaroon. Okay. I gotta go to the dock. The only thing wrong is this is that the firstborn son with the suffix of A and the second son of the suffix of 2. But otherwise, it's a good lore video. How old it is, like, is it just out of date? Oh, we did not get very far today. It's gonna take so long to get through this. By the way, anybody that's in chat, we are gonna be doing Year of Final Fantasy on Friday or Friday night. I'm not gonna be doing my playing on my main, which is I usually do playing on my main. I go with Akita and do maps. We're not gonna do that Friday night. I'm gonna do work on this because if I don't put more time in this, it's gonna take fucking forever. As you can already tell, I'm like not even like past level 20 in the quest. So we're going to be focusing on this on Friday and Sunday. And that, unless something changes, that's the current plans. The Year of Final Fantasy is going to be every stream until we're probably done with 14. And we might back out of that once 15 comes around, where I might take a small break when 6.2 drops. But that's the current plan. Tatteroon, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the Faerie and Alport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you've arrived, I'd start asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand, what knows a great deal about a great many things. Okay. Can you tell how much different I am after drinking coffee? I feel like I'm a hell of a lot more wide-eyed than I was like an hour ago. The part between Ifrit and Titan is the worst slog at 2.0. Is it? I'm so stoked about the re-release of Eorzean Encyclopedia though. Oh, what's that? Tatteroon. I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley and Oakwood, was looking for a place to run his fellow Quan. I reckon he meant the one right off the shore of Bronze Lake. Mimaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. I already know where it is, asshole. Well, I want to start getting the art books and stuff because you can get an in-game mount as well. Or not mount, I'm sorry, in-game minion. I was going to get them when they went on sale the first time, and then I tallied it up, and it was going to be like $130 in lore books. I was like, I don't know that I want, or not lore books, art books. And I don't know if I want to drop that right now. But I do want to eventually get them. I'm a sucker for items that have an in-game value as well as having a physical thing. That's why I wish they would do more shit. Like I talked about before, like I have a plushie and I got a in-game minion for buying the plushie. I like that kind of stuff, and you're more likely to get me to buy stuff like that. I need them wind up Runer and Dulia. Can you even get them where you're at, Pool? Are you able to order them for your location? Customer be welcome, not customer. Not custom, or not come from with custom. Bring something, Tatteroon. Here's an earring. Tatteroon, forget this. Forget the brother. Tatteroon swore would never forget earring. But never forget. Never forget, forgot. Tatteroon, thank. Tatteroon, thank. Good, Buscaroon. Doing good. Good Buscaroon, good at Tatteroon. Tatteroon is good Buckaroon. My brain hurts. A lot. And we're 26, 27. Good. Buckaroon helped Tetraroon. Tetraroon dead without good Buskaroon. Must give thank yous. Many, many thank yous. Tetraroon make Kakaran of firewater for Buckaroon or Buskaroon. Buskaroon love firewater. You help Tetraroon make firewater. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Motherfucker. I wish I had done this first. Because I had to kill the damn pups for my hunting log. The lore books come with a naming way minion. Oh my god. Don't do this to me, cat. I don't have the money for this shit. Oh. I'll just kill him in this. Oh, did they just stop moving? Oh, don't hurt me. This is a bad idea. Maybe I did get a big cuddly chocobo. So it's possible if I pre-order in time. Wait, is the lore book coming up for pre-order or something? Y'all gonna have to help me here. How much is it? Va, you might have something to get me. Please don't kill me, Mr. Slasher. There are 2 books and they are each, oh my fucking god. Why? Why? God damn it. That's too much money for me to be spending right now. Damn it. I'm trying not to spend too much right now because my kids are going back to school right now. So I've got to do all the like back to school crap. So I have to like rent Chromebooks and back to school supplies and clothes and all that kind of crap. My daughter's going to be running cross country. So it's like, damn it. All right. Make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring in the thingies. I brought the thingies for Tataroon. You brought all the thingies. Tataroon, make firewater now. Make good firewater for Buscaroon. Tataroon, start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Motherfucker. I'm right here. Tataroon, make firewater. Good. That was not take time. You take Buscaroon, good firewater. Okay. Tell Buscaroon, no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tataroon, hope Buscaroon happy. Tataroon, give Buscaroon thankies. Many, many thankies, you tell Buscaroon. Tataroon, make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies and thanks to good Buscaroon. Okay. Now we can go back. $100. You got a link for that, Cat? I know I keep asking for stuff. What the fuck did I just click? Outburst AoE. Yep. Oh, it's not even on Amazon? Fuck. Oh, but it looks cool. Oh, god damn it. Wait, you said there's 2 books? I only see 1. Oh, did you link both? How are you doing? Well, I know I want the one with naming way. What was that? Oh. I thought you just double posted. I got you there. So if I wanted to get all the books, I'm looking at spending like $250, aren't I? Christ. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, man. Oh, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tataroon's belongings to him. What's this for me? Quirin's firewater, so he remembered my fondness of the drink, does he? Why that old... Oh, bloody hells. He's cutting onions back here. He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Oh, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'd be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Come back in a year? Dude, I ain't got that kind of time. I'm not a... Oh. Oh, that was dumb of me. There was word while you were away, sylphs were seen in the woods, but near no lands of their own. No, there was a place near to here, a place where never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them the cause to venture this far, more than like the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything that's being seen. It's just lore for 100. Also shipping. Like you're looking at with those books and shipping. I bet you it'd be like $125 after taxes and shipping. Oh my God. That's a lot of shit right there. Are you gonna buy them both, Cat? In before Cat's like, I've already got it pre-ordered. I don't know. I'll see. I mean, like I said, I really like to have them, and I feel like that's a language that Valid understands too, because Vi's like big into Dragon Age and gets like all the Dragon Age books, and I'm like my thing's Final Fantasy and Dark Souls. She's got me a lot of Dark Souls stuff, or Souls stuff. I couldn't tell you how many books I've gotten valid on Dragon Age. It's been quite a few. I made it a point to get like stuff that she's been wanting for a long time, so I'm like getting her all the hardbacks of the Dragon Age books and stuff. Oh yeah, that Dragon Age books are amazing. Like sometimes I feel like they put more effort in those books than they do in the games, or at least in the most recent game. I mean, there's a whole comic series that Vi's been keeping up with, and all the books, and then there's art books and all kinds of shit. Where's this last one? There's the Bard Trainer. Right there. All right. Damn it. It just fell in a hole. Yeah. I need the deer thing. Person was just fighting. Yeah, I'll come back around. Literally. I'm still waiting for Dragon Age though to announce their Uber Duber collection so I can buy it for because you know they're going to. There's going to be some crazy collector's edition. I ought to check to see if that Alistair thing's back on sale because they're supposed to be coming back around. The Alistair necklace that like Fluffy was posting all about him on Discord. It's like an Alistair love letter. Hold on, let me see. I want to see if it's still on sale. Or if they're still sold out. Oh, yeah. They got to notify me when available now. Notify me. Oh, damn it. It had the little checkbox for a fucking newsletter. God damn it. So was there aunt to be found in the wood? What did you garlands in this part of the 12's wood? First sylphs and now garlands, and all in the same place. It cannot be a mere coincidence. Might the garlands be following the sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The whalers, the spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they, unless someone guided them through? Someone who knew that there was spire stand, and when the whalers watch a Gridanian traitor. Oh no! We have a traitor in our midst. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I would like to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought there might be a traitor in this. Someone as was aiding the Garlands. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular man who's out to dine on the thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But as of late, he's taken to ordering the best wines and the finest cuts of meat that I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but the lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where money was coming from when you first told me about the Garlands in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, the whalers working for the empires are none of us are safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Lauren. I'm gonna just call you Lauren. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, wind up, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. You giving out execution orders for wood whalers? Like, wouldn't I need to go, like, to the wood whalers and not some barkeep? It's like, go, you better fucking kill him. Hey, Lauren, can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with me, with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Did he say to ice him? No, he said take care of him. He said to kill him. That's what he said. That's what I heard. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations were to fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis a little wonder that the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You? What did you? How long have you been? Help! Ow! Please come quick, my friends. It is I, Lauren. I am under attack. Motherfucker just talking out loud. When you're a trader, don't talk about that shit out loud. I'm just saying. Huh? How did you just, I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working with the Garleans. Lying little shit. I'm getting really tired of these things. You know, Bard Trainer, you could take care of this for me. Would be too happy to oblige, considering what he's up to later. Speaking of which, is this playthrough up to 2.0 or 2.5? 2.0. I'm literally doing the credits of A Realm Reborn, and I'm not doing anything past that. I just don't have the time. Not if I'm going to get the other games in. How long do you mean to keep this up? What if you imagined I've done enough, or enough, I say. I thought about, since I've got all this stuff kept on my YouTube, about bookending like this, just like I did the Final Fantasy 11. And then when I want to come back around to it, I can just add to it. So maybe we'll see. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with the money that do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortune, and I took it. All I've done, and I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything, and everyone I love. Why my actions have put their life in danger too. This would be considered treason. They're gonna kill you. That's what treason is, Mr. Chops. Though you do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you would corner me? No, it is I who has cornered you. Garleans, I brought a lollipop bastard. What? Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded into believe that they can change the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or making it, or remaking it, as we will in Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk in the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did you? You there, Lalafell. You stand here as the old bus wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Wait, isn't that the Elzen that was like getting beat up on by that other dude? Wait a minute. Is the Woodway where we're like tracking down, was he the one picking on this dude? I just keep coming. The damn Garleans. I could probably mention it now as we won't see him again. I read from somewhere that Karen used to save a bottle for when Lauren finishes his sentence and reformed. But then after either the Crystal Braves or Malshare's wall, the bottle was instead kept so Karen could smash it on the idiot's head if he ever sees him again. What? Legless Lauren here, man. Put up a good fight. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side, they are your sworn enemies. Why do you fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Karen, this is his doing. His words are want to inspire men to act better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. Bullshit. There's something I would like you to tell Karen. Tell him Lauren, the fool, says thank you, and I feel as though a veil has been lifted from behind my eyes. We just let him walk off, a treacherous trading bastard, and we're just gonna let him walk in and turn himself in. I hate this game sometimes, man. How many times do we literally let the bad guy walk off? Like walk off screen with us standing there watching it happen. Violet actually got upset at me got upset at the game telling me why do we just walk off? How many times did it happen, Vi? It's like every time. Every time there's a bad guy right in front of us, we're just like, oh yeah, go ahead. We'll see you later. Lauren confesses his crimes, and I just heard word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by the brigade when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big of a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. This is that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of a coin. I reckon he thought that if he could change the lot of his fellow man, he might well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, and that's that we cannot do alone. We must do together. Yeah, he asked you to thank me, did he? There's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'll like to think he's afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fate to the 12. I have other news for you, Wind Up. The Sylph Elder has been found. It annoyed me when I was going through Heaven's Ward and we just let how do you say her name? Ysayle walk away 4 or 5 times, then had to chase her down again. Like hunted her down, and her in a room with only one exit. She had to pass us to get out and just let her walk out, then chased again. That's right. That was what you were doing when you were getting so frustrated. Like, if this bitch walks off and we do nothing again, and proceeds to walk off. And I look forward to beating him in those two ever shows their face again. Last see, last we heard, Ruban told us around post-Stormwood that the Alliance caught them and asked our opinion on what to do with them, but that was it. By them, I mean Lauren and so Lauren didn't get better. Okay. Lauren's still dead. Well, this is where after we start this class, we'll probably stop here because I don't have time for a dungeon. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest amongst the sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with Gardanians. Yes, like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if we don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called Thousand Mile of Totarak here in the South Shroud. Close by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Need help, need help, need help. Elder one, poor Frixio, poor Frixio. Whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder one went into Totarak, but he's not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties, waiting to make a meal of you if anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking? Entering the bloody death trap? Elder one had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder one. Please, waking ones must help Elder one. Help Elder one now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Yida, make haste for Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Wind up, go to the Thousand Mile of Totarak and see if Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and self rest upon your success. Alright, Ari. All dances would have been for naught. No, not the dances. By order of the Elder Seer, the dungeon known as Thousand Mile of Totarak has been placed under the control of what? The Sylph Elders inside. Are you sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a poor blind fool. Poor blind fool. You must find the Sylph's Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Interest of the Totarak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. That'll be tomorrow. All right. We're not going to do this tonight. Like I said, we will pick up on this tomorrow. Let's see. We got any gear? Put some torches. Have to do some sorting at some point. God, our Marauder looks stupid. No, that gear's better. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear inventory tomorrow probably too. I have 15 minutes to get to my job and 9. Go. Don't talk to me. Go to work. We're ending stream like in just a second anyway. I'm just kind of looking around now and see if I've got any witchy doodles. I don't think I ran through Hero Warrior yet, or Marauder. Putting my shoes on and need to scarf down Sammy. Well, why are you talking to me? Go to work. I don't want to be responsible for you being late. I love that you can pull these guys while they're talking to their friends. Not aggro them. It's funny. Seconds wasting typing or seconds you could be running. Very true. Have a good one, Bree. Have a good day at work. East round. I need to go back to the Bramble Patch for that one. North. Central. Oakwood. Ooh, we were just at Oakwood. Damn it. East. All right, we're gonna chill in the bar. All right, chat. That's gonna do us. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you haven't already hit the follow button, please do so. You can also join the Discord if you would like. We are doing a year of Final Fantasy, playing through all the Final Fantasy games back to back. As you can see, we're on Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. Making pretty good progress. I'm pretty damn happy with it. Also, if you guys would like to check out previous episodes of the Year of Final Fantasy, you can grab those on my YouTube channel. So go check that out. They are not edited. They are just VOD dumps, but they're all together in a nice little playlist. So if you'd like to check out any of the previous episodes, that'd be cool there. Also, if you're interested in any of the different versions of the game, my playthroughs were of the new Pixel remasters and the HD versions and stuff like that. So it's different stuff to look at instead of just like what you grew up with the PS, like PlayStation or SNES. And all that kind of stuff. So we'll be back tomorrow at 3 a.m. Eastern with more beautiful Final Fantasy. Y'all have a wonderful night or morning, and we'll see you then. Bye. The bar is not safe. Is it not? Do I get arrested next week in here? I do not. I don't think. I don't. Damn it. You called it. All right. Well, Quarry Mill should. So I'll teleport him to Quarry Mill. All right. I'm out. Bye, everybody.